What is up, everyone? This is Axe,
And Sky Hurricane.
and today we are bringing you a very special edition of Axis 5. Recently, Sky did co-commentary with me on a walkthrough of a game called Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and he's actually done several projects related to that game on his own channel, and today we are actually going to be bringing you the top 5 secrets in Zombies Ate My Neighbors. And coming in at number 5, we have a very unique bonus level.
Day of the Tentacle. And this one is very interesting because unless you get a lucky bazooka in level 1, which is very, very unlikely, extremely rare, then you won't even be able to access this bonus unless you use the password BCDF. And I actually, as a kid, I actually did that by accident one time. I was just messing around with the password screen and I just typed the first 4 letters in and it gave me that password. So but you can get a lot of interesting things like a Martian bubble gun, a 1-up, which will definitely come in handy, and also an aid kitten. So
Oh yeah.
very nice bonus level, although you could get unlucky with a few neighbors.
Yeah, it's not the easiest level out there. I did end up losing my first victim on that level, but interesting level not only because of its design and because of the unique way you get to it, but also because it is a throwback to Day of the Tentacle, the old LucasArts game. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, indeed it is.
And coming in at number 4, we have a very weird looking victim.
Yeah, the Dr. Tung's son, the bug victim. Yeah, he's worth a whopping 9,999 points. Of course, the game tells you 10,000, but it can't actually go up that high.
Right.
But you'll definitely want to pick him up. He's actually victim number 1 in a very interesting secret bonus level in level 22 that you can access if you have a secret skeleton key, which we'll get to later.
Coming in at number 3 is a very, very valuable password that can help you once you get about halfway through the game.
Yeah, I remember if you have an extra skeleton key when you get to level 24, you can actually get this GYLM password for level 25 with all 10 victims. And the first time I picked this up, I thought it was the coolest thing, because I was like, oh, a secret. I mean, it's just really interesting. And then whenever I used that password, I was like, oh, golly, I didn't know where any of the victims were because the password that I always had before, I only had like 2 or 3 neighbors.
Right.
And so having all 10's like, golly, they were getting killed left and right. But it definitely was pretty handy, pretty nice.
And coming in at number 2, we have an inaccessible tourist couple that you could still technically access.
Yes, like on level 28, those tourists in the northeast corner of the stage, you actually cannot get them unless you utilize restrictions. So, and that's one thing a lot of people don't know about this game is if you gather up the maximum amount of enemies, nothing else can spawn. Thus, the tourist cannot transform into werewolf. However, there is an inaccessible tourist couple that there is actually no way you can get in a level 22B.
We think they put that in because if you did have all 10 victims, you would actually get to see that tourist couple transform up on the balcony. Which
Exactly.
Which can be pretty crazy if you didn't know that happened in the game. Coming in at number 1, we have the secret weapon.
The flamethrower. Flamethrower is very powerful, good against vampires, good against the giant boss spider. So,
Yeah, and to find this flamethrower, you actually have to get an additional skeleton key.
which is in level 15. Got to have that.
Yeah, and then the actual flamethrower itself is behind a secret wall.
Yes, the flamethrower is actually in a secret wall where you access the bonus level 22B.
Yeah, it's a really good weapon. I remember using it on the boss, and it's a great all-purpose weapon, and can definitely make the game a lot easier.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. Very nice to have that.
I want to thank you for checking out this episode of Axis 5. We'll catch you next time.
Stay awesome.